everybody, it's Bailey from Ogunquit Baptist Church. We are getting so excited to welcome you back for in-person worship starting next Sunday, September 20th at our normal worship time of 9:30. As I'm sure you assumed, coming to worship at OBC is going to look a little bit different now than it did when you were last here in March. So I'm going to take you through all the procedures and protocols that we're going to follow so we can be together safely. I also want you to know that we're going to maintain our online worship offering. So if online worship works better for you, we're going to offer that indefinitely. So here we are at OBC and we're ready to come in for worship. The first thing we're going to ask you to do is put on your mask. After you put on your mask, we're going to ask everybody to enter through this front door. Providing the weather isn't doing anything too crazy, we'll have this left-hand door open and ready for you every Sunday. So as you come in, the greeter will be in their normal spot. You're going to tell the greeter your name, and if you're a visitor, we're also going to take your phone number. This is for contact tracing purposes, which hopefully we won't need to use. Good morning, Mallory.
Good morning, Bailey.
You'll also notice over here to the right that we have a sanitation station. We encourage you to use the hand sanitizer, and if you forgot a mask, we've got some disposable ones here for you to use. After you're done sanitizing, you can head upstairs. I do want to make a note that the doors to Fellowship Hall are going to remain closed. This is a visual reminder for us that we're not going to be congregating in Fellowship Hall, but if you need to use the bathroom, go on ahead. As you head upstairs, you're going to wait until you see an usher. If there's a line, we ask that you space out to maintain social distancing. When you see an usher, you're going to tell the usher the information just like you would a hostess in a restaurant. How many people are in your worship party today?
Just one.
Just one?
The usher will find you an appropriate seat. Now, you'll notice we have lots of pieces of tape on our seats. Let's talk about those. We're going to only use every other pew. As you can see here from Mallory and Jess, we're going to seat people in the pews that we are using at the very edges. That way, everyone maintains a 6-foot radius around them of appropriate social distancing. These little pieces of tape on the pew mark the middle section that we would not like you to sit in so that the 6 feet remains between the two parties on either end of the pew. The bulletins will be pre-placed in the pews where people can sit. You can collect your bulletin when you find your seat. You'll also notice that our pews are empty. So if you want a Bible during the service, we ask that you bring one from home. As far as the hymnal goes, any music that we'll be singing in worship together will be found in your bulletin. A couple tidbits about the worship service. Because ventilation helps decrease the spread of germs, we're going to be keeping the windows open for as long as we possibly can into this season. You might want to bring a sweater like Jess did so that you remain comfortable through the worship service. Our worship services are going to be a little bit shorter than normal, and we will not be offering Sunday school, but Pastor Jeff is going to keep the worship service kid-friendly. When the worship service is over, we're going to ask that you remain in your pew until the usher dismisses you. We're going to dismiss the sanctuary very similar to how you would exit an airplane. When your pew is dismissed, stand up and exit the same way you came in. Please bring your bulletin with you. There's trash cans now located at the back of the sanctuary, and we ask that you dispose of the bulletin you used yourself. Go back downstairs, and then back out the front door. For now, we won't be hosting any official coffee hour or fellowship time, so we'll ask you to just exit the same door that you came in, out the front. We hope to see you soon. Well, that's the scoop. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments or shoot me an email, and I'll be happy to answer your questions for you. We can't wait to worship again with you. God bless.